Hey guys, what up here, and welcome back to NASCAR Heat Evolution for race 34-36, part 35 of the career mode. We're going to Texas today. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not quite sure how the race will play out, but we already got the win in Martinsville, so we're already into the the final four or the round of four. So not a whole lot's at stake for us. But let's look at the chase grid. This is the top 7 and see where they all are. I think Jimmy's in a pretty big hole right now, but maybe with a good finish at Texas, he can do pretty good. We'll see what happens. So without further ado, let's go into the race, do qualifying, same format, settings as always. Let's get into it. Getting on turn 4 now. The lap felt alright. The car felt pretty slow. 23rd. Alright. That's about what I was thinking it would have been. You watch it. I mean, I'm like off the throttle for a few seconds and back on the gas. I really don't think there's much more I could have done with the car to make it go any quicker. So 23rd is. Let's get into the race and see what happens. Here we are. The race is about to begin. Get ready. And green flags are underway here at Texas for 23 laps. I hope that everything goes well in this race. One thing to be very careful with the AIs on this game is that they'll like to run you off the track and pretend you don't exist. So that's one thing to be very wary about. And we're dropping spots like crazy. Like it always seems like we have abysmal restarts in this career mode. So I'm gonna try my best to not wreck or run into these guys. But we'll see, what we can do. For example, if we go through this corner, sometimes they won't recognize you, sometimes they will, sometimes they don't. It's really inconsistent. It almost feels random at times, so I'm going to try my best to avoid that. I really want this field to spread out so we don't have to worry about this. So I'm just going to lap the gas early, hit the brakes. I didn't really know, obviously I don't want to hit the brakes because you don't need to hit the brakes on this game hardly ever. But I had to, unless you wanted me to see you, unless you want to see me run over Eric Almirola. And look at the straight line speed. We're losing ground. Not too bad that time. We're trying to get through 3 and 4. Larson almost pinched us down, but he got into freaking Almirola as well. Can we get by him? We nipped the grass just a tiny bit. Amazingly, it didn't wipe out the car. We nipped the grass again. We're going to 1. Try to get by Boyer and Brad, who's on the outside line. Losing spots like always. We're going to get by Brad. Now we moved up into the 19th spot. We gained about maybe 7 spots? No, wait, 4 spots since the race started. 7 spots in total because we went back as far as 26 on the start. So not too bad. We still got 20 laps to see what we can do and make out of this race. I do believe Edwards got the pole here. So in this race, we'll see if he can win, because if he does, then he'll advance into the final 4. And I'm wondering how Jimmy will do, because he needs to do well in order to advance. And I think I see him up there in like 15th spot. So unless he wins at Phoenix, his championship hopes are completely gone at this point, which is kind of surprising because he did really well in this Let's Play up to this point. Catching Hamlin here just a little bit. We'll try to pass him on the outside going into 1. I obviously don't think it'll work, but at least we'll keep our momentum up and try to make the pass in 3 and 4. Try to duck down low, but Hamlin's taking the ridiculously defensive line going into that corner. Can we dive bomb it in there? No, he kind of blocked that spot, but that's alright. He is going for a championship, so I'm not going to be very salty about that. So we're going to have to try to do this once again. I think Edwards is pulling away. I can barely see him up there, so try to pass Hamlin again on the outside, or just clip in the back of him. Save it, Hamlin. Save it, Hamlin. Save it, Hamlin. Save it, Hamlin. That was close. It's really fucking close. And I'm amazed that we don't get any front bumper damage because of that. Oh my god. They're so slow going into 3 and 4. We're going to rub up on Hamlin just a little bit, get the 17th spot. Didn't mean to get in the back of him, but he's checking up so much going to these corners. I just got in the back of him there. And then Hamlin's going to get the straight line speed on the outside. Almost pinching us down, but he's doing what he has to. And we get by him for the 17th spot. Now we're going to try to run down Kyle Busch, which I think will be relatively quick because we're right there and we have the draft on them, so we're not going to have the abysmal straight line speed that we seem to have at this track right now. But it just seems like going into these corners, I get such a run on them. Like, I just enter the corners so much deeper than them. I can just get to them way quicker. So as of this race is turning out so far, it's, you know, shit's going on. I gotta say that. We're gonna dive bombing in here. Oh my god. Whew, okay, that could have been really bad. But we have nothing to lose, technically speaking, so I went for it. Can we get by Dylan in 3 and 4? I don't think so. We're gonna have to really try to execute it. You know, what would be really nice is a caution to come out. These AIs don't like to wreck themselves all too much in career mode, but in championship mode, they do. It's more often. Now, I don't know the percentages, so I can't throw out a number, but it does seem to happen more often. Me and Dylan got together there. It was kind of funny. But we're going to go in the 1, dive it down there, and the car sticks. And we get the 14th spot, and now we have basically looks like 13th to 2nd, all in one big groups here. So I'm going to try to run them down. They're about 2 seconds ahead of me. So let me try to go into sweat mode here and see what I can do, or if I can even catch them. I don't know. Give you guys an update. It's been a couple of laps since the last time I was speaking, going into sweat mode and everything. Truex has lost, lost it with the main pack up there, so we're actually catching him quite a bit. We're in his draft now. It'll only be a matter of time until we get by him as I smack the outside walls. I say that for good measure because, you know, why the hell not? These guys up ahead of, like, Truex and stuff have been racing pretty aggressive, so I'm surprised there isn't a caution. Now, I remember when the patch first came out for this game, it fixed the issues where the AIs would wreck themselves all the time here in Texas. So I guess they must have fixed that because it hasn't really happened as much anymore, which is weird because in championship season it happens way more often than in career mode, which you wouldn't think would be the case, as I just nipped the apron as you just saw, which was pretty fucking scary because, like, normally it whips you around, but I was really fortunate that it didn't do that. But right there up on Truex's bumper, if we can just get a decent run off the corner, keep him in the draft. Oh god, if we just had the straight line speed in the front and back stretch, it would be so much easier, but surprisingly we're in 14th, all things considered, so maybe I shouldn't be complaining, but speed-wise we're realistically still off the pace. But we're still with Truex right now, as I think there's an orange car up ahead of Truex, which could be Edwards, I'm not too sure, but we're going to dive it down to 3 and 4, and we get by Truex for 13th spot, but Truex might do the crossover on us. He's going to do just that. We're going to give him room. Don't want to, you know, bump in the side of him and die like Atlanta earlier in the season. We're going to dive it down the corner once again, make the car stick, hold the bottom line, and we got it. We got 13th spot. Pretty interesting fight there. Truex isn't giving up, though. He's trying to get by me on the outside. I smacked the outside wall trying to block. That was smart, but we're in 13th spot. We secured the spot. And I'm correct, Edwards started on the pole, and he's 12th. He's lost a lot of ground since the race started. Holy crap. Heading off turn 4 now into the tri-oval. This will be the white flag one more time around the racetrack. I really haven't been able to catch on Edwards, maybe about 3/10 or so, but not a whole lot, so I think 13th is where we're going to finish. So, closing thoughts, I thought it was a pretty good race, you know. Stuff went on, it had its boring parts, but it's just like the real Texas races. I know, shots fired, I'm the worst human being ever, I know. I already know. But 13th place, I'm fine with that. Pretty solid for us starting 23rd and going back as far as 26th. Coming to the line, 13th spot, pretty solid. Again, we don't have a whole lot to lose, obviously, because we already have to win, so yeah. We get a speed rating of 93, which is a little bit better than Talladega, ironically enough, because I think Talladega was like a 91 in this chase race, so that's interesting. And Brad is last. Oh my god. No, he's in the final 4! God damn it! You fucking... God damn every fucking time! Ryan Blaney did get 5th. I mean, that was pretty good, you know. Let's get out of here. Winnings should be pretty good. We got a couple little bit of money in the bank, so it should be a lot better than it was in the past. We didn't really get our objective top 10 qualifying spots, so we got 100,000. That was not too bad. I can live with that. And we're second in points. We're 10 points behind Logano. He's in the final 4. Now it's looks like Junior's going to be locked in. Kyle Busch, Harvick, Edwards, and Jimmy. Astoundingly enough, Jimmy is now only 8 points back after he was 20. I don't know what the hell he did. He must have ran better than I thought. I'm so confused. I really want to see where Jimmy finished because he obviously must have finished better because he gained a lot of points. Okay, he got 4th. Alright, I must have been thinking of freaking Martinsville, I don't know. Stop showing me that, I'm getting triggered. It's sexism towards freaking men. Next race will be at Phoenix for the Can-Am 500. That'll be, you know, the penultimate race in the championship season. We're still a good 200 plus K away from at least opening up that whatever shop it is, you know, machine shop. We'll see what we can do at Phoenix in the spring. The footage glitched out again, but it was somewhat salvageable. I ended up getting a 9th place finish because of lap traffic, my very first top 10 in the career mode. So now that we have a more better equipped car, maybe it's possible that I can win. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So thank you for watching. As always, like I do say, I appreciate the love, feedback, and support. All you guys give me in the comment section below, and as well as liking the video because it helps me out a lot in the long run. So thank you for watching. I will see you all at Phoenix for the second to last race of the career mode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all later, and as always, have a good day, everyone.